What's going on with XRP on May 19th? I can see that a lot of people want to know about this date. That's why I wanted to know what will happen on May 19th. It's more than one thing. There are many things. Let's start this off. Brad Garlinghouse told us some very important news. The people who use XRP know all of this. The XRP futures market will be open from May 19th to see. Let's break this down, what just took place. This is the world's largest CME. Derivatives are bought and sold on a futures market. These are called derivatives. Open up the standard contracts and mini contracts for XRP futures. XRP is now on the same level as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Wall Street, making the future easy. When you sign a futures contract, you promise to buy or sell XRP at a certain price in the future. You can trade even if you don't have XRP. You only trade based on how the price changes, but you can't settle with crypto. You need cash. What does this have to do with organizations? Big players like hedge funds and asset managers can now trade XRP easily and legally through CME. So asset managers and hedge funds could trade the cryptocurrency without having to buy a wallet and put the cryptocurrency in it. They could do this through their stock or trading accounts. You don't have to worry about wallets, swaps, locks, or risks. A wall means entry. I'm sorry, but bar to entry means gone, which means that XRP has met its legal goals. The CFTC, not the SEC, is in charge of XRP futures, which is why CME is starting them. In other words, XRP is now officially seen as a good and not a guarantee. XRP has been sued for years, and this could be the clear court case it needs. Lending money changes the rules of the game. Futures add more money to the market, make it safer, and bring in more players, both big and small. They also make order books richer, but wait for the price of XRP to become more stable and less volatile over time. The CME might make the price of XRP go up. Short-term changes are likely. In the long run, the price floor might go up if bigger institutions want XRP more like they did Bitcoin, like more than $120 billion has been put into spot Bitcoin ETFs since they came out. I believe spot contracts have been more popular than futures contracts. But with a volatile currency like Bitcoin, companies are starting to build all sorts of new use cases, such as DeFi and other things that are being built out on the XRP system. These things could also cause XRP's price to go up by a lot. This is downwind, downrange, and downwind. What am I going to say next month? For people who buy and sell these things, micro futures and micro contracts cost the same amount of XRP, 2,500. Futures trading is now open to people who don't have a lot of money. It is now easy for more people to join, and everyone has the same chances. Ripple's main goal, Ripple isn't just sitting around doing nothing. They bought Hidden Road and put out LEUSD stablecoin, for example. In this case, they are making a place that many people can use. In some other places, you need to make sure you talk to the government first. They're not ready yet. If you see more hurdles being taken down and XRP being given the go-ahead, you should pay attention. Over the next few years, more people will use Ripple and XRP because of this. Futures contracts rates can also be changed by whales, and how much XRP is really worth still depends on how many people use it. Be smart about your trades if you want to go with the hype. That's it. This person thinks that in 10 days XRP will really go up. I'm going to tell you how these videos made me feel. XRP is going to go through the roof in 11 days because CME will start selling XRP futures on May 19th. A lot of people don't know this. Banks will be able to put hundreds of millions of dollars into XRP and the area around it. Now, financial experts say this could make XRP go up to $10. But don't forget that ISO 222 goes live on July 14th. XRP is helpful because it makes payments between countries cheaper, safer, and faster than the current quick banks can do. This is the reason I believe XRP can reach $35. Every year, SWIFT handles deals worth about $1.2 quadrillion. That's why I believe XRP can reach $10,000 per coin. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Read on to learn more about May 19th. Here are the different ways you can buy and sell XRP. This includes a lot of different kinds of money, like the Australian dollar and the Brazilian real. This is going to get people's attention. We also talked about the May 19th CME group. Then someone else talked about how big May 19th could be. Let's play this. Guys, I told you that CME Group is the biggest stock market in the world. Every day, we talk about trillions of dollars. People with a lot of money bet on things like interest rates, gold, oil, and even cash. They are also adding options on XRP on May 19th to their list of things they do. You guys should know that this is the same site that let Bitcoin futures happen in 2017. Now it's letting XRP in. Remember that. Yes. Take a moment to think about this. This is how big money moves, man. It's official, it's quiet, and it goes in. The price of XRP has never been found. Lies, lawsuits, and public quiet have kept them from moving forward for years. However, you have not been able to use XRP until now because it has not been legalized yet. Ripple paid the fine. CME just told everyone that XRP is now safe to use after the SEC mess. The two types of cash-settled XRP futures that are coming out are one for regular people and the other for whales. Why would they help us? I'll explain. Man, this is already what people want. Some people already want to spend, and they want to do it before this thing goes crazy. These charts are tense, like a pressure cooker full of value that has been stifled for years and the unresolved purpose it was made for. Man, this won't be a 10% bump when it pops. This is the first time in XRP's history that real prices for business use have been found. It was never about making a lot of noise with XRP. In the past, XRP was all about making things useful. The fact that it is now at the center of global banking shows that we are ready to take that chance. Okay? You have to admire how busy that place